I've been planning this big chop for the last 2 years. And even though I don't regret it due to all the pros that I found of having short hair, there are some cons as well. Keep watching to find out what they are. I have found for you 6 pros and cons that come along with having a big chop. Now what I'm going to be doing is pros and cons together. So rather than just giving you a list of pros and a list of cons, I'm going to be doing them side by side. So I'm going to give you 2 sides of the coin. Okay. Number 1, the first pro. Cutting your hair can be liberating. For me, it was so freeing. I didn't regret it one bit. I was just, it was a good moment. It's a shame I didn't record it actually, but I didn't even want to record it because it wasn't emotional, but it also felt like I just want to do this. And if I don't do it now and I set up a camera, I'm not going to do it. On the flip side, the con to this may actually be a shock to your system. Having a big chop and the length of hair that I had just longer than bra strap length. Going from that length to this short, it didn't shock me personally because, as I said, I was mentally prepared for it. I've been planning for it, but I don't regret it, as I said. However, if someone else haven't necessarily geared yourself up mentally to have a big chop, it can be quite a daunting process. So that is the con of number 1. Number 2, pro. So the pro is it's a lot easier and quicker to style my hair now. My wash days used to be a day, wash days. My wash days are now wash 45 minutes. But that's the thing, I can take my time, and if I need to speed up and get it done properly, I know my hair's gonna look good, and I know that worst case scenario, if I can't twirl my curls individually, I can literally just put some curl cream and figure it out and just do a little flick with the AFRO comb and just go. The con is styles are limited. So the pro was it's easy and quick to style your hair, and I'm talking more so about natural pixies or natural TWAs or natural big chops if that's what you want to call them, and also if you know your hair as well. If you're not too sure with your hair, the con is it takes a lot of trial and error. As I said in the previous video, I've had a big chop before. However, my hair was just heat damaged and it was straight. I didn't actually have it curly until 2016 when I done another big chop, which I hated, by the way, because I was too scared to go this low. But with that being said, if you're not used to your hair texture, your hair pattern, it can be, again, a bit daunting. It might be easier to some to just throw their hair in a hairband and not have that big chop. However, for me, the easier thing for me is just to curl it and go. Right, pro number 3. I now use a lot less products. For those who have been following me for a while, you guys know that I am an advocate for hair grease. And yes, I still do use hair grease, but only occasionally. Only when I do a silk press pixie 90s bowl cut. As I've mentioned before, hair grease is an excellent heat protector for my hair. Once I've washed it out of my hair, my curls revert back, they're juicy, but right now I don't want to be putting too much heat on my hair, and I don't want to be spending too much time on my hair. I just want to put my curl creams in and gels, whatever, and just go. However, the con is a lot of the hair products that I still have left over no longer work for my hair due to the change in my hair texture, i.e. tighter curls, and the length. Now, length plays a big part in the texture change. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. When my hair was longer, my curls were more elongated, right? Because of the weight of the hair. So as it gets longer, my curls weren't as spirally and tightly coiled as this. They were more S-curl, as it were. Now my hair's short. Instead of going down, obviously it goes out, and my coils just clump together a lot more. And my hair wasn't actually looser curls because it was damaged. You could see which parts were damaged, the stringy parts and my curls. My curls were still tight, but they were more curls than coils. Right, so the pro number 4 is having a haircut so short enhances your facial features. My high cheekbones, my pixie ears, my forehead. But to be honest, I don't even mind. I really like my face, so I don't mind showing it off. However, there are some that find they don't always want their face to be on display, but it doesn't matter, guys. Love yourself the way you are and work with what you have. Okay, so number 5, less breakage due to manipulation and less chance of heat damage. Now, I'll only do my 90s bowl cut with the straighteners every so often. Reason being as well, because I can't be bothered. And I love how my hair looks curly. No, but overall, I just prefer my hair curly. So less manipulation and less heat. But if you are someone who's cut their hair and you've got like thick hair or you're used to having your hair straightened, you have more chance obviously of manipulation and heat damage. Also, if you do decide to go from a natural to a relaxed pixie, again, that's chemicals you're putting on your hair. I'm not judging, I'm just saying, just stating the obvious. So therefore, more risk of damage and breakage. However, do you and do what you feel suits you and what you feel comfortable with. All right, it's about enjoying what you have. All right, and then number 6, this is the last pro. For the little bit of summer that we had here in the UK, oh my gosh, the 3 days of summer that we had here in the UK, I managed to not worry about my hair. And this was the end of summer, by the way. I was still doing box braids throughout the summer, but the last few days of warmth, I won't even say heat, warmth, that we had in the UK, I didn't have to worry about my hair. I could just, you know, don't have to worry about it reverting because I'm sweating. It's just curly. It's just, I just worry about my accessories, i.e. my earrings or necklace or sunglasses. That's it. Or a hat, but I don't want to wear a hat because of the style of my hair. So I haven't got the hair at the back of my neck, although I do have a solution for that, and that is my scarves. My scarves and my roll neck, my turtleneck top. So those are the pros and cons. If you've already thought about it and you've set your mind to doing the big chop, I don't really think these are anything too dramatic, these pros and cons. I think they're doable. You know, it depends what you find a problem. I don't necessarily find the cons of these a problem per se, because I have a solution for these problems. Right, so to conclude, hopefully these pros and cons have helped you if you are in the process of deciding whether to big chop, or if you have recently big chopped and you're just freaking out and don't know what to do with your hair, or I don't know, if you just wanted to watch this video. If I have left out any pros or cons, please leave them down below in the comment section. Also, if you have recently big chopped or you are deciding to big chop, please leave that down in the comment section. Let me know why you decided to big chop. Anyway, if you want to see how I get my curls to pop, you're going to need to click here now.